from the USA. They're talking to a lady saying, what do you say? Girls were excited by the newfound fun with all the dandy silky stockings and the chewing gum. So don't forget what we say. Give your lovin' to the boys from the USA. Local boys are fine, but they lack a little style. The Yankee boys are beaten by a country mile. Now don't forget the past. So they were good to you then, but even that didn't last. So don't forget what we say. Give your lovin' to the boys from the USA. Treat them fine, there's plenty of time to love them like you should. When they go, we're gonna be stuck with our own. For good, for good, for good, for good. Maybe if we spread our lovin' all around, maybe there can be solutions to be found. Don't fight. Save up the strength, cause you might need it tonight. So don't forget what we say. Give your lovin' to the boys from the USA.
Where did these films come from?
Filmed in New Guinea last week, sir.
General MacArthur is arriving in Melbourne tomorrow. I'll be meeting him at the station.
The Aussies are holding the line, sir, but we need to send reinforcements up there damn quick.
Hell, it gets worse by the minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, all I'm saying is that you are going to have 48,000 American troops deposited on your soil within a week. And it's my job to make their lives and yours tolerable. For example, perhaps we could have movies on Sunday.
See you around, Bert. Black market going all right, is it? That's what I call cooperation.
All right, sir. What do you want us to do?
We need your cooperation so our men can have a good time, but stay out of any real trouble. Some gambling, drinking, place to meet women, but under controlled conditions so that it doesn't get out of hand and not disrupt the community. We're not asking for you to change any laws, just for a little flexibility.
We'll do everything we can to help, Major.
We certainly will.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Detective Sergeant Ray Martin.
Hi. Fred Adams, CIB.
This is Major Fricks.
You're going to leave us quite a mess to clean up, aren't you, Major?
Well, I hope not. Well, I'm sure the money we spend here will alleviate any problems that may happen.
I will handle it. Don't let it worry you.
I'm sure you will.
Never seen you so happy, Maisie.
I've never been in a gold rush before, boys.
I'm going down to Melbourne to meet my sweet GI. I want that man or else I'm sure to die. I got Soldier Boy blues and I need my sweet GI. He came here from America, from the USA. With plenty of money, plenty of things to say. I got the Soldier Boy blues and I need him here today.
Patrick. Margot Saunders from the Civilian Entertainment Committee.
Hello.
Colonel Dannenberg.
Thank you for the promotion. It's Major.
Sorry, Major.
Well, I'll leave you in the capable hands of Major Dannenberg. Everything you've heard about MPs, it's true.
Who is it?
I'm afraid I'll never get American ranks right.
Well, it's all right. We have generals that can't get them right.
Well, I'm here about the officers' dance.
You will have our VIP list. That's next Saturday night?
Yes.
Well, I'm afraid that General MacArthur won't be able to make it. He'll be in Sydney, but you're not supposed to know that.
Oh, dear. The Lady Mayoress will be devastated.
She'll get over it. There'll be enough generals to go around.
How many?
9 is up to date. Throw in an admiral or two and drop a bomb on the place, we'd shorten the war by a year.
Well, Major, I must go.
Well, it's a great pleasure to meet you.
Will you be at the dance?
Yes, I think I will now.
Good afternoon, Major.
Good afternoon.
Now here as I lay in a cell in Long Bay, watching the flies on the wall. Soon a bell will ring clear that I don't wish to hear. Oh, that's the worst part of all. Don't knock me back, hell of mine. Come and jerk in my fine. Don't knock me back, have a hard hell of mine.
Gallop.
That's what I was telling you.
Now watch me and learn.
Oh, wise guy, eh?
Excuse me.
Sorry, baby!
Legless. How you been, buddy? How you been? Here comes some more, Gallo. Keep your eyes open. Watch and follow my lead.
Hey, what do you think? Oh, stand back! No!
How'd you do?
Not very good.
It'll get better, Gallo. Trust me.
All I asked you to say was bruised.
I like it here, Gallo. Booze and girls. That's what we want. Yeah.
I must say, you ladies certainly know how to throw a ball.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Oh, I did. I'm sorry I can't see you home, but I have to go on duty in an hour.
That's all right. I have my driver.
Oh, this your car?
Yes. Well.
Good night.
Good night.
Margot, I want to see you again.
Well, what about lunch?
Lunch?
Tomorrow.
Lunch tomorrow. What's your number?
I'm in the book.
Gallo, look at this broad.
Woo.
You gotta get drunk, Gallo. We gotta find a place to drink.
What was the place? Was it last Saturday night, Eddie?
It was down on Bayfront. Victoria Hotel.
Jesus, Eddie, you're gonna behave.
Ah, bullshit. Shut up, Gallo. I'm having fun. Jeez!
It's not bullshit if some MPs take a liking to us.
I'm gonna show these people how to drink.
Oh, wise guy, eh?
Hey, look, a new movie. Spencer Tracy. I'm going to mix the drink! Catch up!
If you want a girl that good toes, never look down, look to nothings. Will love you and hold you tight, well that's the mind. Guy's got a brain that's so insane, the touch will put you out of fame. If you ride it, the dynamite. When she likes what she sees, she'll turn off the fuse. Her hips and little cheeks, they just whip like a sail in the breeze. She just seems to know how far she can go. Don't get yourself uptight, 'cause dynamite
All right, Collingwood will beat with you. Set.
Morning, gentlemen.
What's the verdict, Doc?
Well, sometime between 2 and 5 this morning, rigor set in. It's hard to tell until I get it onto the table, eh? But I'd be bloody close. And strangulation.
Jesus Christ.
Crushed larynx and possibly raped. Morning, Major.
Morning.
Oh, Blue, get the body who found her over here, will you?
Constable. Mr. Harmon over here.
Doc, this is Mr. Harmon. He found the body.
Morning.
Mr. Harmon, this is Major Dannenberg from the United States Army.
How do you do?
Bloody awful on mornings like this.
Sorry to hear it. But when exactly did you find the body?
About 5:30, I'd say. I seen this yank, though. I was putting out the rubbish down there. He was bending over the body. Then he ran off down Victoria Avenue.
Well, it was pretty dark around 5:30 in the morning. How'd you know it was an American?
Well, those flashy uniforms. Like Christmas trees, they look.
All right, Mr. Harmon. The constable will take your statement. Now, what do you think?
I'd like to have a medical report as soon as possible.
Right, Major.
It's a nasty one.
It certainly is. But as for the witness, I don't know. It seems to me that it'd be... I doubt whether he could see or even recognize a uniform at that distance in the dark, let alone his obvious bias. No, I don't think he's a credible witness. But I do think we should keep it as quiet as possible until some real, positive identification is established.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. Bill Frakes.
Yeah, we met at your headquarters. How are you?
Old and tired, Sergeant. Old and tired.
Would a beer help?
No, thanks. It seems we got a problem.
Go on.
I just got a report on my desk alleging one of our boys murdered an Australian civilian.
Not much of an allegation. We've got a witness. Nasty murder.
Well, I read the report. You'd have to go a long way to convince me it was one of us.
So you're saying?
I'm telling. Now, I want us to get along fine. We're quite capable of looking after this. So, unless you have it positive, and until then, my advice is lay off.
What the Major is saying, although somewhat crudely, is that we realize that there is some form of cooperation that's necessary. And being professionals and reasonable men, I hope there's something we can work out.
I'm reasonable too. But someone strangled a woman, and we're going to proceed as per normal and hopefully make an arrest. Surely you realize that?
I can understand that. You must appreciate my position, too.
By the way, how'd you get the report so soon?
I can get anything I want.
That's an enviable position to be in, Major.
Job's yours anytime you want it. Good afternoon, gentlemen.
That convinces me. It's a Yank. For some unknown reason, they're in a panic. They don't want us to get him.
I got the distinct impression this is going to get nasty, mate.
Bob, I'm trying to get supplies in here, let alone New Guinea.
What he says is true. We can't get the equipment off the docks.
Then let's unload the stuff ourselves, for Christ's sakes.
Oh, come on. We'd have a national strike on our hands. Oh, listen, there's one more thing before we go, and we'd better make a decision on it before it gets out of hand. Now, I refer to that strangling that happened last Saturday night, and the allegation that it was committed by an American.
The chances that it was one of ours who killed her are pretty remote.
What's your recommendation?
Simple. Flush it away. Chances are she didn't come across with the goods. Happened before, it's going to happen again.
All right, you gentlemen in agreement there?
With due respect, I don't agree. This woman was badly beaten, stripped stark naked, and then strangled. But there's no motivation. She wasn't robbed, she wasn't raped. And there is a distinct possibility that one of our men did do it. Look at this. Now, this is no ordinary crime.
Point taken, Major.
How did you manage to find an orchid in wartime?
The advantages of having an Air Corps, or at least what's left of it.
Is there anything you people can't get hold of?
Well, with the exception of the Emperor of Japan, not much. And maybe with your help and your diggers, we might even be able to do that.
We're doing our best in New Guinea.
Yes, I know you are.
So tell me, how does a policeman become head of morale?
Well, there is a logic there. Who better than a cop? After all, there is a war to be fought behind the lines as well.
Did you enlist?
I was in the reserves. I got a subtly worded letter from the president, and here we are.
Well, the ladies of the city certainly appreciate your company.
With the exception of one, I'm afraid. One of our boys may have strangled one of your girls.
Awful.
We're trying to keep it as quiet as we possibly can. I'm only telling you this because if you hear any more about it, I just want you to know that it isn't me. Would you like some more coffee?
Yes, please.
Attention, James. Major Briggs to report to office. Provost Marshal Major Briggs report to office. Don't miss this movie at the state. Melbourne Rose Luxurious Theater meeting last week. Mickey Mouse is Fantasia.
Any news, Eddie?
Yeah. Damn fool brother landed a can again. I was worried about my mom.
It'll be okay, Eddie. I know these things. Eddie, you don't want to worry about these things. There's people at home to look after this stuff. Welfare people.
I don't know, Cal. I just don't know.
Eddie, look. You on duty tonight?
No, I got early KP this morning.
We'll go into town. We'll have fun like we did last night.
Yeah. Yeah! We're going to town. Get drunk, get some girls.
Boy, we got drunk last night, didn't we, Gallo?
I showed those Aussies I can drink. I can drink better than anyone! I felt great!
Okay, Eddie.
I'll take care of you, Gal. I'll get you a girl, too.
Okay? Let's go, yeah!
They don't want any shit dropping on their shiny new image. I can understand that.
Yeah, so can I, but I'm a copper. Whether they like it or not. I want the bugger that did it.
You're right, Luke. You work for shit money. No bugger really likes us. Might as well enjoy ourselves in our own little quiet way, eh? Besides, they poisoned Farlap, didn't they? Now I've really got the shits with them.
Get on the bar!
Sergeant Rothko was sir.
Good evening, Sergeant. What's going on upstairs?
There's some crazy GI walking on his hands on the bar, sir. Just having fun, sir.
Well, don't let it get out of hand, Sergeant.
Hello.
Hi.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I think so. May I sit down?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
How long have you been in Australia?
Since February.
Enjoying it?
Yeah. Hey, listen. Would you like to get something stronger to drink?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Okay.
Did you enjoy your meal?
Yes, beautiful.
I'll pretend that you're referring to me.
Oh, I am. I mean, both. But you come out on top.
I'm flattered.
And you're stark naked under that dress.
There's no hardly nothing from you, Mr. Holmes, is there?
You can say that again. Who are these people?
My family. That's my brother Doug. He's a prisoner of the Japanese in Changi. He was on the Perth when it was sunk.
Japanese lose at least.
And the other one?
Well, that's my fiancé. It's been 6 months now since we heard he was shot down over somewhere called Saint Nazaire.
Oh, I'm very sorry.
He was a wonderful man. But I wouldn't have married him.
Really, why not?
Lots of reasons. The main one being the fact that I don't love him.
Yet you were engaged to...
I'm afraid that's what we do here. Old money marries old money. Then we have children, most of whom are spoiled idiots. And we're seen smiling painfully from the social pages forever after.
Well, you didn't turn out too badly.
And we don't get involved with foreigners. Oh. Especially foreign policemen.
Yes, I'm not a foreigner. I'm an American. Just another one of the many men in your life.
Well, been one or two.
Really?
You seem to remember this rather dirty little boy.
Dirty little boy?
School. On sports afternoons, he used to walk me home. And he'd try and put his hand up my dress.
Disgraceful.
And that's what I thought.
What did you do?
Well, I let him.
You let him?
Of course. And you know something else?
What?
I liked it.
I bet you did.
You have a lovely smile, Eddie. But underneath, I believe you're vicious.
Nah. I never hurt anyone. People just think that because I'm big.
You've got a good body.
Thanks. So do you.
Do you miss your home much?
Yeah. I miss my mom. Can you sing?
All right. You. Step forward. Your mother know you're out? Oh, shit. All right, step back. You. Step forward.
What's your name? Franklin D. Roosevelt?
Jim Smith.
I believe it. Where'd you get the suit?
It's his boyfriend. He's a Yank.
Does he know you've got it?
Yes, sir. He gave it to me. Said it's the only way I can get a girl.
Oh, Christ almighty. All right, step back.
Number 4, step forward. You! Quick! Name?
Philip Bryant.
1930, breaking into. 1931, entering a dwelling with intent. 1934, assault. 1935, indecent exposure. Oh, nice one, Raymond. Very nice.
I was fitted.
Bullshit, shut up! 1940, suspicion of armed rob.
Not proven, Adams.
It was to me, and you call me Mr. Adams. Otherwise, you'll go down the stairs, pal.
And all the way up again, pal.
Yes.
May I come in?
No. Everybody's asleep. How about Friday? I've got to go in, Eddie.
Please sing for me again.
Don't be so silly.
I really like your voice. Sing some more for me. It's really pretty. Sing for me. I want your voice. Sing for me.
I want your voice. I want your voice. Give me your voice. Give me your voice. Give me your voice. Sing for me. Sing for me.
Right. What were you two dirty buggers up to last Saturday night, eh?
I was at home. You've been warned, Billy. Shit. Been another strangling, Blue. Same as last time.
They just found a second body, General.
Yes, he's here. Wait, please.
Hello? Yes, Tony. Oh, Jesus Christ. Where's Fricks? We'll see if we can find out where he is. We'll pick him up. Yeah, pick me up in 10 minutes. Well, as soon as you can, then. Yeah.
What's wrong?
Remember that I told you about that girl that was strangled?
Yes, have they caught the killer?
No, another girl's been killed.
Well, well.
Hello, Maisie.
Welcome to your home away from home, Major.
Thank you. Listen, I'm looking for Major Fricks. Is he here?
Can't get him out of the place. Come in. I'll get him for you. Follow me.
I see him. Thank you. Major.
Hey, Pat, what is it?
Say goodnight, sweetie pie. Daddy's got to go to work. There's been another murder.
So what?
It's one of ours.
What? One of our boys has been murdered?
And one of our boys did it.
You sure, Pat?
The local police have identified the victim. Turns out that she was a wife of a cop. Seen out with his G on.
What's their mood like?
Oh, they're pissed off, naturally. They want our blood. Then again, so does His Holiness, so...
Oh, shit.
Well, Majors, this may come as a surprise to you, but I get little enough sleep of a night without being woken up at 6 o'clock in the morning after a long night's work in order to mind your shop. Now, why isn't your staff on duty?
Getting Sunday night off, sir.
Yes, well, you and yours can put away your dancing pumps and your party hats. From now on, every waking moment of yours will be expended getting this lunatic, whoever he is, behind bars. Because if we don't, Majors, we may as well call it quits here. Now, you'll be working hand in glove with these gentlemen here until we have him. Now, the papers have already got hold of it, and I can guarantee as of today that it won't be worth piss being a GI on the streets of this town. And I want you to keep this down, out of the papers as much as possible. You understand?
Yes, sir.
I don't want this to turn ugly. And we're gonna need your help. Well, anything to add?
No. No. We don't want this to turn ugly.
We are gonna need your help.
Bullshit.
No boss is gonna tell me what to do in my own town.
Bullshit.
No doubt in my mind, at least, that both these women have been killed by the same person. Neither has been raped, but the larynxes of both have been crushed. Now, this type of murder is unusual because of the amount of damage done to the throat. I'd say the killing was effected by a very, very strong individual indeed.
No rape, no robbery, and no motive. What the hell could he be after?
I don't know, Major.
Eddie, what are you doing? Hell, you know about werewolves? What are you talking about? Jekyll and Hyde, just like in the movie. That's me! The movie? You know those girls that were murdered? What murders? I know, I killed them! Been drinking again? Eddie, we'll go into town. And we'll get drunk and you can walk on your hands. Eddie! Yeah! We're going to town, yeah. Have some fun, get some girls, okay, yeah. Yeah, that's it, yeah. Yeah.
For piss sake of it, brave enough to strangle a few more of our girls, eh? We don't want any trouble. We're here to fight the Japs, not you. Okay, I'm fighting the Japs. Nah, boothead, we're the one fighting the Japs. You pissweak poofters are nowhere to be seen where there's any real action. You fucking dead boy.
Beers. Ow! Ooh, you can drink, honey. Woo! Ooh.
What are you doing?
I'm getting ready.
Dressed.
Please sing for me.
Dressed and go, please. I'm not that sort of girl.
Please sing for me.
Just go.
Sing for me or I'll kill you. Just like I did those two girls.
I'll scream if you don't go.
Okay. Just playing, having fun. I like to drink. Bye, darling.
you two majors don't pull your finger out and find this bloke, she'll go on every night.
Second strangling. Read all about it.
I'm telling you, it's the wrath of God. While our brave young boys are up there fighting in New Guinea, these lechers, these Americans, these murderers are walking our streets, defiling our most treasured possessions, our women. Now, they're evil, they're corrupt, they're not our saviours. We'd be better off under the bloody Japs. Australia won't be the same until the Yanks go home.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I will. I'll do my best.
I don't give a shit what. The ambulances are mine.
If I don't get my men in that hospital in 10 minutes, Lieutenant, you'll be under arrest.
Who the hell are you?
I'm your superior. Now take your hands out of your pocket. Who's your commanding officer?
Captain Littman.
You go get him and bring him back here right now.
Those sons of bitches open up.
At ease, Captain. I can see what happened. Now, these are your orders, and you will follow them without question. You will continue to carry all dead and wounded on company roster until notified to do differently. You will continue to be paid. All incoming mail will be held. All outgoing mail will be censored. The wounded will be taken to the nearest field hospital. They'll be treated in a sealed ward under guard, and no one leaves unless he has a pass signed by me.
No.
Sergeant.
Yes, sir.
Would you get that man with the camera, bring him over here?
Yes, sir.
And take that film out of there. And Captain, this incident never happened.
Majors, last night I believe you had cause to attend a number of incidents, brawls and so on involving our troops and both Australian civilians and service personnel. You know the cause of these incidents?
Strangling, sir.
Yes, I suspected as much. We've already had abusive phone calls. All right, now listen, we've got a war to win and a reputation to establish in this country, and we are in deep trouble and we want it fixed.
Sir?
We have to make an example. You get us someone to hang. Every woman in this city is afraid of every American serviceman. But I cannot expect my troops to fight for me if they have no morale, and if they are fighting for people who hate and suspect them. Now, it's obvious that we're dealing with a maniac, and so the last thing I want is for him to be apprehended by the local police and be confined to an institution. You see, under Australian law, he might not hang. You both understand that, of course. Yes,
sir.
All right, well, I emphasize the strict secrecy of this matter. It has been arranged at the highest level that it will come under our jurisdiction. So it is us who must get him, right?
What's the matter with you?
Give us someone to hang?
If that's what he wants, that's what he gets. Soldier?
Yeah, I'm fine. Got a light?
Yeah, I have. Got a bit late, aren't you, soldier?
Got on the wrong tram.
But you shouldn't have too long to wait till the next one.
Yeah. I want to walk home.
Good night.
Good night.
I've seen some fucking shambles in my time, but this one's gold-plated. He tries to strangle one girl, flashes his dick at another of the poor buggers. We know his name's Eddie. And you graciously walk the streets lighting his cigarette. Not 2 minutes after he's frightened Christ out of some kid. And not one of you can put a face to the bastard.
Look, mate, I'm going to the dives. Never know.
The Yanks have offered us a line-up. We'll take 2 girls with us. Any luck, we might turn up something. All right, get out there. And this time, get off your fucking asses!
The MP's never caught you. Going out tonight with all leave canceled.
Ah, bullshit, Gallo.
Eddie, did you really kill those girls?
Nah, I'm just fooling, Gallo.
Eddie, if you did kill him, you could get out of it.
Yeah, how would I do that?
You could say you was insane. Well, they don't do nothing to you if you're insane.
Forget it.
Did you kill him, Eddie?
Forget it, Gallo. I get some sleep. I'm going into town tomorrow. Get some girls.
Yeah, I gotta take a leak.
Wear your coat. It's cold out there.
Yeah, sure, Eddie.
Talk to you later, Gallo.
Waste of time.
Attention camp, attention camp. Until further notice, all leave has been canceled. Repeat, all leave has been canceled. Any inquiry
Morning, Sergeant.
or emergency, please see
Ladies.
That is all.
This looks like the end of the trail, Gallo.
All yours, Sergeant.
Thanks, Major. Now, if you recognize anybody, let me know. Up to you, ladies.
You really had me worried there for a minute.
Major, thanks for the cooperation.
Goodbye.
And thank you, ladies.
Sergeant, see the ladies get home?
Evening, gentlemen.
Major.
Hell of a place to meet.
Yeah, it is a bit lonely. But I don't think anybody's going to put their hand up your skirt, Sergeant.
I'd settle for a passionate kiss. Ooh. What the fuck's going on?
What do you mean?
Half the bastards we saw at the lineup were on duty on the night of the killings. You setting us up?
No, why should we do that?
To stop us making the arrest.
You want that bastard caught just as badly as you do.
Ah, shit.
Well, don't you understand? It doesn't matter who catches him. We need an example to restore our credibility here. And he's the general's boy. And there's not a goddamn thing that you or I or anybody else can do about it. He's going to be caught, tried, and hung by us.
But these are crimes committed against Australian citizens in Australia. He's got to come under civil jurisdiction.
No. See, under ordinary circumstances, that would be true. But it's been arranged at the very highest level. Now, we have to hang him. It's what they call cooperation.
Bugger's dying to get arrested. Could be our strangler, mate.
So this is it.
Could be.
He's a big flugger, isn't he, eh?
He's a cheeky bugger too, mate. He's been grinning at us.
I've got PC Wilson on the way. He's an identifier. He's day off now. He's in the car of his own.
Good on him. Let's have a beer while we're waiting. What's this, mate? The bastard's gone. He shot two on us.
Oh. Dave, look after these two bastards.
Fucking lost him, mate. It was him.
It was him, all right. Buggered it, Blue.
Ah, shit.
Oh, by the way, thanks for the hand inside there.
That's all right, mate. You do the same for me.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes? Can I help you?
Yes, ma'am. I seem to have lost my way. Could you show me the closest entrance to the camp?
Camp Pell?
Yes, ma'am. Camp Pell.
I live near there.
May I walk with you?
Yes, if you want to. You can share my umbrella if you like.
May I hold it for you, ma'am? Thank you.
Where are you from?
New York, ma'am. Wish I was there.
Yes, it must be lonely for you boys sometimes.
Yes, ma'am. Thanks for walking with me.
Oh, that's all right. Well, this is as far as I go. I live around the next street.
Area A is where?
Oh, look, I'll show you.
Thank you.
Well, it must be hard for you. Lose you, eh?
Yeah. You're nice.
Now, you see? Just through there.
I like your voice. Sing for me. Sing for me. Sing for me. Sing! What's your voice? I want your voice!
What happened to you, buddy?
I fell in some mud.
You want to get those clothes off you before you catch a cold, pal. Take a shower.
No. I'm going to sleep.
Have it your way, pal.
trumpet man from out Chicago way. He had a boogie style that no one else could play. He was the top man at his craft. But then his number came up, and he was gone with the draft. He's in the army now, a blowing reveille. He's the boogie bugle by a company B. They made him blow a bugle for his Uncle Sam. It really brought him down because he couldn't jam. The captain seemed to understand, because the next day the cap went out and drafted a band. And now the company jumps when he plays reveille. He's the boogie bugle by a company B. A toot, a toot, a toot, a toot, he blows it to the bar. In boogie rhythm, he can't throw a note unless the bass and guitar is playing with him. He makes the company jump when he plays reveille. He's the boogie bugle boy of company B. He is the boogie bugle boy of company B.
Morning, soldier.
Sergeant, I'd like to see the Provost Marshal. My name's Private Gallo.
See what I can do.
There's a Private Gallo here. Looks like he's got a problem.
Private Gallo, Major Friss. Got a problem, Private?
Sir, it's about those girls who were killed, sir.
Yes.
Sir, Private Leonsky keeps saying he knows about him. He says he killed. I thought he was just mouthing off, sir, but last night he comes in crying, all covered in mud.
What exactly did he say?
Sir, he says he's a werewolf, and he killed those girls.
Where is he now?
Washing some clothes, sir. The ones with the mud on them.
Get the guard commander. Tell him to bring the escort. Gallo, you come with me. Private Leonsky?
Yes, sir.
You are under arrest.
For what, sir?
Suspicion of murder. Take it to my office.
Oh, bugger. And we nearly had him.
We had him, mate.
I got him. I just arrested him. I got him. You want to come see him?
Morning, gentlemen.
Major.
Thanks.
Gentlemen, Private Leonsky.
Those women. Did you kill them?
Yes. I'm glad it's over, aren't you?
Why did you kill those women?
I don't know. Only wanted their voices.
I'm asking you to be my assistant in the Leonsky defense. Because you're familiar with the details and because of your legal background.
But I'm also part of the arresting and the investigative team. Is there some kind of conflict there?
Not in this case, Major.
Oh.
In fact, it will prove useful.
They want to hang him, you know.
Major, the oath we took as lawyers demands that it is our duty to see that he get a fair and proper trial.
Yes, but does that supersede military command?
I believe it does.
Do you mean that you are willing to go all the way with this, no matter what?
Yes.
All right, Colonel.
Major.
Jesus, what a family. He was one of 4 brothers and 1 sister. One brother's in the penitentiary. Another brother's a thief. The 3rd brother was drafted, but in a mental hospital now. The sister seems to be the only one who's normal. The mother, father, and stepfather are all chronic alcoholics.
What do you think of women, Eddie? You like them?
I like girls a lot, especially their voices. They got nice voices.
Have you had many girls, Eddie?
I had a few at home.
Did you have sexual intercourse with the girls you killed? Do you masturbate, Eddie?
No, sir.
Do you like singing, Eddie?
Yeah, I like singing a lot. I like to sing. You want to hear me sing?
If you like, Eddie.
It's a lovely day tomorrow. Tomorrow is a lovely day. Come and feast your tear-dimmed eyes on tomorrow's pale blue skies. Though today you're sad and lonely, and every little thing looks gray, just forget your troubles and learn to say, tomorrow is a lovely day. Oh, having some fun now.
Hold it, Sergeant. Well, what do you think?
I don't think he's insane.
Well, what about that singing, his voice?
Doesn't make any difference, Major. Even if it was soprano.
Private Leonsky, after examination by members of the United States Medical Corps, it is found that you are sane and fit to stand trial by General Court-Martial. You are aware of the charges made against you under Article 92 of the Articles of War?
Yes, sir.
To all specifications and to the charges of murder, how do you plead?
To all specifications and the charges of murder, we plead not guilty.
Wait a moment, Major. You get everything up there you can. Most of all construction crews. Every fighter you can get in the air, okay?
Yes, sir.
Townsville's been bombed. The Japs have been over it for 2 hours.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, he'd be a great help if he could fly a Kitty Hawk. You're Assistant Spencer Eddie on that Leonsky case, aren't you?
Yes, sir, I am.
Yeah, well, he's gone and got himself some disease, hepatitis, I think. You take over.
What?
You take over. You defend him.
Sir, I can't do that. I don't have the kind of experience that's necessary to try a murder trial.
You know the case, that'll be an advantage, and that is all, Major.
But...
It is true, then?
Yes. The chief counsel has hepatitis. I've been ordered to take over the case.
How can you defend that beast?
I don't know. That's my dilemma, but he's not a beast, Margot. He's a large, powerful man. Simple. He has a kind of air of innocence.
My God, Patrick, he killed 3 women for no reason. And you're talking about an air of innocence.
Oh, he had a reason. You know what his motive was? He wanted their voices.
Voices?
Yeah.
There it is, mate. Parallel after parallel.
Sheer bloody genius, Blue. Soderman. I'd forgotten all about him.
The same, mate. Exactly the bloody same. Soderman, Leonsky, both lunatics. More than coincidence.
I love my baby, but she don't love me. I love my baby, but she don't love me. day she gave me some Bundaberg. She's got me climbing up a tree, up a tree, up a tree.
Hey, you play really good, man. What did you learn the blues?
Fats Waller.
Fats Waller. Yeah, he knew the blues. You don't happen to know, I've got the General MacArthur in Australia blues, do you?
No, but I know all about the Arnold Soderman blues.
Oh, yeah? How does that go?
Arnold Soderman was a bloke we hung in Melbourne a few years ago. Mad as a snake, the poor bugger. He strangled 4 little girls. You want to know his motives?
Yeah.
He liked their voices.
Jesus Christ, no.
When he committed all those crimes, he'd been drinking heavily. The autopsy showed he had what's known as leptomeningitis.
Leptomeningitis? What's that?
It's an obscure disease of the brain brought on by excessive drinking.
It produces loss of memory and manic violence.
What a coincidence, huh?
Well, we thought it might help the poor mad bugger. We get paid for arresting him, not hanging him.
It wouldn't matter whether it was organically, psychologically, or genetically insane. They're satisfied with the medical report. He's legally sane.
You could show it was not premeditated.
Yeah, I could try that. Well, anyway, thank you, gentlemen.
No worries. It's called cooperation, mate.
Could there have been premeditation on the part of the defendant?
Objection. Premeditation was not within the scope of the medical examination.
Sustained. Well, could there have been premeditation?
Objection.
Sustained. Could there have been intent?
Objection. Same question.
Sustained. Doctor, what is your opinion on the question of premeditation and intent?
Objection.
Sustained. You say sometimes his voice changed. What did you mean by that exactly?
Sometimes he would sing with a girl's voice.
Was this like another person's voice completely?
Objection.
Sustained. The defense now raises, in the strongest possible terms, the objection to the non-admittance and the non-acceptance of evidence concerning the sanity of the accused and the premeditation of the crimes.
Major, it will not have escaped your notice, I'm sure, that an extensive examination of the accused was conducted by highly qualified members of the medical corps, and the court is satisfied with those findings. If the court is satisfied with the examination and its conduct, then your objection is not sustained.
All 3 doctors trained in that science say in that report, we are of the opinion that the accused has never been insane, was not insane at the time the act was committed, and is not now insane.
They also say, however, that he's a psychopathic case, but without psychosis. He's not normal. And that he also possesses certain emotional instability. Anyone who goes out and strangles 3 women will possess emotional instability. Babyface Nelson, Hauptmann, Machine Gun Kelly possessed emotional instability. Every murderer possesses emotional instability. You know, Leonsky was legally sane. He knew the difference between right and wrong.
I think probably that in no other court would it be possible for all the experts on any subject to agree as to the same conclusion. I'm sure that any murder case tried in the U.S., there would be experts on each side who would swear themselves blue in the face, completely contradicting each other as to what they observed and as to what the conclusions were. Now, I have difficulty letting go of this subject because I feel a responsibility, as I'm sure the court does. Are you satisfied beyond a reasonable doubt? Or is this one of those issues which is confused?
Now, gentlemen, in closing, the 92nd Article of War states,
that the penalty for murder shall be one of two things: death or life imprisonment. I'm fully conscious of the awful responsibility of saying that a human being has forfeited his right to live. But I do say to you, and I say it in all humility, that Edward J. Leonsky, by the fiendish, atrocious quality of these three crimes, has forfeited his right to continue to live.
I object most strongly with the admission of circumstantial evidentiary procedure, a policy which has, I believe, risen to a bizarre level and will seriously prejudice the conduct of American military justice in respect of this court-martial.
I caution you, Major. It is not a right of justice, military or otherwise, to criticize the court.
I'm sure that our relation with the people here, if that question should in the slightest degree come intruding in our thoughts, be far more improved with the feeling that we have done justice as we saw it under the principles of our common law. I submit, gentlemen, that this is one of those cases where there are so many missing keys to the puzzle that we shall probably never know what actually happened or the extent of his guilt, if any. So now I ask the court what I know we shall receive: your consideration of one question, and one question alone, which is the guilt or innocence beyond a reasonable doubt of this man, and the determination of penalty which should come to him beyond a reasonable doubt, so that if sometime in the still early hours of the morning when we're alone except for our thoughts, that we will have no doubt come intruding, but that we will have done justice to this man.
So if this man does not hang, if he is institutionalized, then his confinement will be seen as no more than the United States Army taking care of one of its own.
This court-martial is now in session. The accused will rise.
Patrick, please take my hand.
Private Leonsky, it is my duty as president of this court to inform you that the court in closed session and upon secret written ballot, 3/4 of the members present at the time the vote was taken, concurring in each finding of guilty, finds you of all specifications in the charge guilty. And again, in closed session and upon secret written ballot, all of the members present at the time the vote was taken sentence you to be hanged by the neck until dead.
Thank you, Patrick.
Can I help you, Major?
Sorry, sir, he's not in. Yes, I'd like to send a cable, please.
Yes, sir.
Take this down for me.
Sure.
To the Chief Justice of the United States Supreme Court.
Well, I'll need the letter for confirmation, and the authorization could take some time, sir.
The authorization?
Yes, sir. Have you tried the telephone?
I haven't tried the telephone. Listen, Captain, I want a line to Washington, D.C. right now. You understand? Right now.
Sir, if I could give you one, I'd give you one. We haven't had one for 2 days.
Hello. Yes. I would like to send this airmail special delivery.
I'm sorry, but you'll have to use U.S. facilities. We're not authorized to accept such mail.
Why not? It's personal.
Major, you know we're not allowed to send military communications, personal or otherwise. This is a civilian service only.
Can you help me then, would you?
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. We'll have to patch a telegram through the civilian, so it may take an hour, sir.
All right, give me
I have to give you full marks for invention, Patrick. What the hell do you think you're doing? You're the worst fucking loser I ever saw. Trying to appeal to the Supreme Court on a military matter? They ain't never gonna allow you to do that. You really got your ass in a jam this time.
MacArthur.
Mm-hmm.
That's a question without notice. Honourable member, the right honourable the Prime Minister. In the matter of jurisdiction, in the case of Private Edward Leonsky, who is alleged to have committed several murders in Melbourne in May of this year. Why is it that we have broken precedent by allowing a military tribunal to try a citizen of a foreign country for civil crimes against Australian citizens? And why has the government agreed that the accused should be tried under the laws of his own country?
I suppose the members of the opposition would be happy if Australian troops in Egypt were subject to Egyptian law.
Look, I want you to help me. I have to get this information to the U.S. Supreme Court. Now, they've stopped me every time I've tried. They've blocked my way. Now, maybe you'd have better luck.
Well, I can try. Good. What is it?
It's a request for a writ of certiorari.
What's that?
Well, there's many things, but what it'll do is halt procedures. It'll stop Leonsky's execution.
What? No. It's finished. It's over. Look, he did it. He murdered 3 women. For God's sake, Patrick, he's got to hang.
He's insane, Margot. Now, there's more to this than the emotion. It has to do with principles of the law.
And what sort of principles justify random murder?
Exactly. What sort of principle? How could we justify killing an insane man? Now, you come from a world where you've never seen any of this. Now, you hear about it, but you've never seen any of it. I have. You can't just go around hanging people because some general thinks the public demands it. In America, everyone has the right to due process.
In America?
Not just because it's politically expedient does it make it right to kill Leonsky.
Oh, in the name of God, Patrick, who cares? He's no loss. To you, to me, to anyone. He's a vicious, brutal murderer. Don't be foolish enough to compromise your career for him.
The court says he's normal. But he's not. He's not, Margot. He's suffering from a condition that, under ordinary circumstances, he would never be brought to trial. Now, if we allow this to happen without protest, we're nothing more than judicial Leonskys, killers, Nazis. That's what the Nazis do, isn't it? We're supposed to be fighting this war for civilization, the laws, the rules, the principles. We can't just set aside the law to fight a war, to protect the law that we're breaking. Martha, it's not just for Leonsky. You see, it's for all of us. Send it, please.
Major, I got your message. What can I do for you, Sergeant? 2 beers, please, honey. Why? You mean Leonsky? Sergeant, I can believe anything, except you don't know why. He never struck me as being naive.
For my own curiosity. Why?
We either hang the poor bastard or we go home. Simple as that, huh?
I don't believe that for 1 minute.
What the hell do you think you're dealing with here? This isn't the Salvation Army. This is the United States Army. And let me tell you this, Douglas MacArthur is the closest thing this town is ever going to see to God.
Go right in, sir. The General is expecting you.
General Montgomery, 8th Army Commander, is saying at a press conference, our army has now gone in to destroy the enemy completely. Continued.
General, this is Major Dannenberg.
Rear areas.
try and run away.
It's regulations, Private Leonsky. You understand?
Yeah. It's okay.
Dwell in the house of the Lord forever.
Won't be long now. Like a smoke?
No. It's bad for my health.
Would you like some time to yourself?
I'd appreciate it if you leave the Padre with me.
Sure.
Thanks. Father, will you bless me, please?
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Amen.
Could you give this to Major Dannenberg for me, please? Yeah. Thanks. Goodbye. This is the end of a long trail. Thanks for all you guys did for me. I won't forget it.
We have a war to win. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. I do.
Do you have anything to say before sentence is carried out?
It's just as well, isn't it? Sorry, buddy. It's okay.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread.
Colonel. Thank you, sir. Oh, it's all right.
I just couldn't get the letter off in time.
It's too late to save him anyway. Thank you. Thank you, Margaret. He won't be forgotten. I'll see to that. Look. Yeah. He sent me this. Just before they hanged him.
I'll be back in a year. Edward to defense.
It's a lovely day tomorrow. Tomorrow is a lovely day. Come and feast your tear-dimmed eyes on tomorrow's pale blue sky. Though today you're sad and lonely, and every little thing looks gray, just forget your troubles.